Let me ask you a question. Do you want to be happy? No, dude, do you want to be happy? Do you want to be at peace? If the answer is yes to both of those questions, stop having expectations of other people. Stop looking around and trying to fix. Newsflash, you don't own the world's problems. You know, I don't know your backstory. Of course, you don't 100% know mine, but I don't know your backstory. I don't know what your childhood was like, growing up in your teens, adulthood, and beyond. I don't know any of that. But what I do know is, unfortunately, when you have, I guess, traumas in life, you have just people in your life, people that when you grew up, parental or otherwise, if they were not consistent, if they were not stable, let's just put it that way, stable. It doesn't necessarily mean, you know, mentally, but just stable in general. You tend to walk into a room and you gravitate to those that have the bad energy, right? And maybe they're not acting crazy, they're not acting out or anything, but you have this innate ability to walk into a room and pick out those that either may be struggling, not having a great time, just bad air, okay? You do not have to gravitate towards that. You got to be very conscious when you walk into a room or walk into anywhere not to gravitate towards that. It will mess with your perception of everything. Walk into a room, you see this person over in the corner, wallowing, sulking, maybe just having a rough time, and you fixate because you gravitate towards problems. You gravitate towards the issues, you want to fix the issues, you want to make sure things are safe, etc. But you don't own that. Stop fixating and look around at the good energies. The good energy in the room. It's okay to have fun. You don't have to fix it all. And I think that we have to give ourselves permission for that. You have to give yourselves permission. If somebody doesn't want to share what's going on with them, I had a friend told me, don't poke. Don't poke. It's A, it's not worth it. B, if somebody wanted you to know, they would probably talk to you. And C, that shit's exhausting. It's absolutely exhausting because it's not your fault. You may say to yourself, well, I know it's not my fault. Do you really not know it's your fault, though? Sometimes it feels that way. You know, when you're so engaged and aware of everybody else's feelings, it can feel like you're taking on everything. You know, a couple days ago we did talk about perception. And if you perceive everything as though it's your problem, it's going to feel that way too. So, make better choices and look for good energies. You deserve that in your life. Don't let anybody else tell you anything different. Look for the good energies. Pay attention to how people make you feel. Pay attention on how situations make you feel. I mean, really pay attention. Every interaction that you have in a day, just do it for a few days. Every interaction that you have, take note, mental note. Doesn't have to be on paper, or you can, you know, maybe use your worry notebook, whatever. And pay attention to how you feel. How do you feel about that situation? How do you feel about that person? What does it invoke out of you? What do you emanate after the fact? That should tell you everything you need to know on what to keep and what to unfortunately just let go. And when I say unfortunately, it's actually very fortunate, but it's going to feel unfortunate at times. That's just real-time thoughts. Figured I'd share that tonight. And Yeah, we didn't do morning motivation today. What's going on with that? We didn't do morning motivation. So we're just doing nighttime thoughts. We're doing nighttime thoughts. So, well, it's about that time for me. Like I said, I already did my run for the day. And hopefully I'll see y'all in the morning. Alright, y'all have a good night.